That means you don't have to go to the gym and do your cardio session. Just by eating whole foods and better foods, you get a free cardio session. That's insane. Hey guys, in this video, we're going to be talking about how your food choices can be making a difference in terms of how fast you get your fat loss results. So make sure you listen all the way through until the end so you don't miss any of these tips. Now, before we get started, make sure you smash the like button. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe for future videos just like this, where I get to help you lose weight faster, easier, and get better results. So when it comes to your fat loss efforts, we know it's always going to be a calories in, calories out game. It's just how it is. You can't defy the laws of thermodynamics. It's impossible. But can eating healthier, quote unquote, clean foods actually get you slightly better or faster fat loss results? Yes, they actually can, provided you're being accurate and you're being very adherent to those specific foods, which I'm just about to go through with you. So what I want to first explain is that when you eat, there's a process or some calories lost through digestion, which is called the thermic effect of food, which is basically a percentage of the calories that you ingest are lost through that process of digestion. So the more processed a food is, the less thermic effect of food you're going to get when you eat that food. So for example, things like chocolates, chips, cakes, things like that, you're only going to be burning about 10, maybe 15% of your total calories through thermic effect of food, you actually digesting that food. Now this has a much lower thermic effect of food compared to whole foods, which we're going to cover in just a second. And don't forget, they usually pack a ton of calories if they're a pre-packaged food as well. Now, when you eat a whole food, such as chicken, beef, pork, or if you're eating something with a high fiber content, your thermic effect of food is going to increase dramatically, and that can be anywhere from the range of 20% all the way up to 30%. So as an example, if you're only eating a non-processed diet, meats, veggies, and fruits, and that's the only thing that you included, if you ate 100 calories, out of that 100 calories, about 20 to 30 calories are going to be completely lost just for you to actually digest and assimilate that food. Now this is where the fun part comes in. So let's say you're eating at maintenance calories, or you're on about 2,000 calories per day. If you ate nothing but whole foods, and let's say it's just meat, veggies, and fruit, and that's the only thing that you ate, no processed foods, the amount of calories that you would burn just through the thermic effect of food is going to be very close to about 400 to 600 calories. Whereas if you compare that to eating a processed diet, so if you're eating things like protein shakes, white bread, chocolate, chips, lollies, that sort of stuff, your thermic effect of food is going to be much closer to that 15 to 30% range, which is going to get you maybe around 200 to maybe 300 calories of thermic effect of food. So just by the food choices alone, you could be scoring yourself anywhere from about 200, maybe up to 300 calories of extra calorie burn per day by just making one simple change. Now let's put this into perspective for you as well. So if you were to go and jump on the treadmill, and let's say you were to jog for 30 to 60 minutes approximately, most people would probably be lucky to burn anywhere in the 200 to maybe 300 calorie range. So simply by changing your food from processed foods over to only whole foods, you could literally be scoring yourself a free cardio session every single day. That means you don't have to go to the gym and do your cardio session. Just by eating whole foods and better foods, you get a free cardio session. That's insane. But I do want to stress this. Rarely will anyone ever eat only non-processed foods, especially with the day and age that we live in. People like chocolates, they like processed foods, it's tasty, it's usually something that people have for comfort, or they like to go out socially and have with friends and family. So the idea is not to be a perfectionist, but it's to keep in the back of your mind that if you have the option between, say, an apple or a couple of Oreos, you are going to get more benefit, more nutrition from eating whole foods than you would processed foods. And this is usually where the 80-20 rule comes into dieting. 80% of your food, we want you to aim for whole foods most of the time, and then for 20, possibly 10% would come from processed foods. So things that you enjoy, treats, lollies, candy, things like that. And then some of the other benefits of eating primarily a whole food based diet is making sure that you're getting enough fiber, which is also going to keep you full. You make sure you get enough protein, which is going to support your weight training, your muscle building and strength efforts. And then you're also going to be getting healthy fats, so things like omega-3s and everything that should be included within your diet with minimal effort. So there you have it, guys, a really simple tip in terms of how you can score yourself a free cardio session simply by just changing one thing in your diet, and that's focusing on eating more whole foods than processed foods. If you found this helpful, please make sure you give this video a like and subscribe, as I'm going to be doing videos every single week to help you get better, faster results. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.